Today has been a very long and grueling day because when I got the notification that the trailer for Doomsday was available to watch, I had to sit at work all day and not watch it and just wait till I can get home, get children taken care of, get the house taken care of, and finish up all my extra things so I can sit down and record this. I have not seen the trailer at all for Doomsday. I've seen little bits of clips that got posted on the internet the millisecond that it dropped because people just cannot contain themselves. I don't blame them. This trailer's been a long time coming. I'm honestly surprised it came today. I don't know what day I was expecting it. I was maybe expecting it after Spider-Man Brand New Day debuted. I would assume that the trailer would be played before that, and then I figured that this would be showing up on the internet after that. But here we are, the 20th of July. Doomsday trailer is officially out. You can go buy your tickets now. That was actually the first thing that happened, is I got a notification saying, hey, tickets for Doomsday are available if you want to check it out. And I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And I think it was within 5-10 minutes later, I saw the post that the trailer was up, and I got so excited. And I talked to a couple of my coworkers, and one of them was like, yeah, I watched it 3 times already. I was like, oh, I have to wait. I have to wait. I have to do this for the channel. So here we are. I got Doomsday queued up, ready to go, and we're going to check it out without any further ado. The trailer for Avengers Doomsday.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles. And presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
That countdown. Wow. All right. Well, we've got a trailer for Doomsday. It looks great. Lots of superheroes in this one. They've got almost everybody, it looks like. Um, it's going to be really wild to see them bring all of these different universes together into one movie and make it somehow make sense. I do hope that we get some closure for a lot of the loose ends that are happening in the Marvel universe. I wrote all these down. because I wanted to talk about him. So we've got Mordo from Doctor Strange, the first one, who was last seen in that universe taking the power away from that one guy who was playing basketball. I don't remember the character's name, but he took his power away and said he was going to like hunt everyone down, and then nothing. And I mean, that's probably one of the oldest examples of these things that they need to tie up. At the end of Shang-Chi, the Avengers meeting, looks like in this one they're going to be figuring that out because Shang-Chi is in this movie. And for some reason, he's fighting this Gambit, who existed in literally one Marvel movie. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with him. Yeah, I think that's okay. Here's the thing. I really enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought it was a fun movie. I thought it was great to actually bring him into the MCU as much as they did. And it was cool seeing all the old legacy characters come back. I know that Gambit or Channing Tatum as Gambit existed because of fan casting, and it was kind of cool that they honored that a little bit, but he's only been in one movie, so I don't know how, like, are they going to say, is this the Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine that somehow escaped the, whatever that land was? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. So, I guess we'll see what happens. We've got from the Disney Plus series Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we've got both Agent Carter, who is Peggy Carter's daughter, and Zemo, who are have not been seen of or mentioned since that show. Be interesting to see what happens with that, because I mean they even had a new Captain America movie and didn't mention either of those people. So where are they at? Gaia and Nick Fury from Secret Invasion. What are we doing with those characters? Gaia is like a superhuman freak who can just like adapt other abilities or whatever she was doing, and we're just not gonna talk about that character again because the show was very justly poorly received. I don't know. It'd be nice to get some closure on that one. We have the Black Knight from Eternals. We've got that little bit of Blade from the Eternals. I think he had like a little voice clip in there. Eros slash Star Fox and Pip, also from the Eternals. Look, I get it. The Eternals wasn't everyone's cup of tea. I also did not like that movie the first time I tried to watch it. But when I watched it again and actually gave it my full attention, I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't perfect. It had its moments. But the bad was definitely outweighed by the good in that one. And it was nice that they talked about, or that they mentioned the Eternals happened in Brave New World when they had the big Celestial just in the water. It was nice that they mentioned that. Hopefully there's at least a little more Celestial talk and stuff like that in Doomsday. We've got from Agatha All Along, which I just did not care for as much. But we got Billy from Agatha All Along, who's potentially taking over for, the Scarlet Witch's like powers and stuff. I guess Agatha's still kicking around too. I don't know. I don't care. I was so underwhelmed with that show. Thor Love and Thunder. We had Hercules at the end of that one. I know, once again, that Love and Thunder was also not everyone's cup of tea. I thought it was fine. I saw it in theaters and had a good time with it. I watched it at home. I still had a good time with it. Definitely not perfect, but I look at that movie as being narrated by Korg, which is why it's a little extra silly, and I thought it was still a fun time. I'm not a comic book reader myself, unfortunately, so I don't know how bad they butchered the God Butcher. I know people really didn't like how that was portrayed. I understand that. I still thought the movie was okay. It's definitely not the worst in the MCU, and if you go to some of my older videos, I did rank the entire MCU that was up until Brave New World, and I still think that those rankings probably hold pretty good. So if you want to see what I thought about all the MCU stuff, go check it out there. And then we had Clea from Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. Where's Doctor Strange in this? I don't remember if his name was in the chairs or not. I don't even think I saw him in the trailer. Because he was going to be joining with Charlize Theron's character and going through all that. So I'm sure there's other things I missed too. Like we have Moon Knight, who hasn't been mentioned since. We got She-Hulk. I mean, a lot of those Disney Plus stories were just kind of nowhere. Werewolf by Night. They have so many things they could be doing with this. So I don't know what their plan is. I'm hoping that they kind of get this stuff figured out for us, like diehards who are still hanging in there. And we'll see what happens. I do want to watch this trailer one more time and just kind of see who's all being introduced in this. So we're gonna check it out here one more time. I'll probably be pausing it and stuff too. So. We got the Xavier School.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter.
How's that?
Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Sounds like they got a little bit of like voice modulation on there, as well as like the accent, which is probably just gonna make some people mad. Oh well, it's just a movie about made-up characters who don't exist.
I've fought
Avengers
with
Tower.
many warriors in my time.
Okay, so right here we got the Fantastic Four with Thor meeting Ant-Man, Bucky, and Captain America.
You're far stronger than all.
Okay, who do we got here? So we got Thor here, Ant, Captain America, Fantastic Four in the back, and then we have the new Avengers with U.S. Agent, Red Soldier? Was that his name? Red Soldier, the Black Widow. Then we have Ghost, and I'm assuming Bucky is right here.
of us put together, and they.
Oh, who was that? There's somebody in that corner there.
All of us put together.
Someone's over here.
And they died.
Okay, we got Namor, and we got Shuri.
They died facing enemies
And the rest of the
and threats.
and the Atlanteans? Is that what they are?
That scared me far
So now Thor has landed in some kind of wasteland. I can't really see what all that is.
less than this one.
Stormbreaker, and there's two of them. That looked like. So I think this is actually the Xavier School. Yeah, because Cyclops shows up. Look at that. Look at that sweet costume he's wearing. You know, I haven't watched the Fox X-Men in a very, very long time, aside from the most recent when they did the soft reboot of the X-Men. I haven't watched the original 3 in so long. I remember watching X3 The Last Stand and just hating it so much that I just stopped kind of caring about the X-Men for a while. But these suits, this is what they were so scared of, is making them look like this. I think this looks cool, aside from, you know, you go back to that first X-Men and they're all in that black leather, and it's just so uninspired and blah. This is what the MCU should have been doing from day one. Alright, so here we got Shang-Chi fighting Gambit, or whatever. Is this a fight with Mystique fighting as one of them, fighting each other? Are these two just like having one of those like, hey, we're both good guys, but we don't know which one's the better good guy, so we're going to fight and then we're going to be cool at the end? Is it going to be one of those kind of things? I don't know. Cannot wait to see Shang-Chi in action again. I loved that movie so much. Shang-Chi was such a blast. And I'm really hoping that we get to see him just really bring it.
Everything that they sacrificed will be for nothing.
And here's a clip of Loki with his TVA pass. Now, last time we left Loki, he was kind of at the center of everything. He was that holding the branches of the tree together at the end of Loki season 2. Finding his true purpose finally, but now we have him in human form again. Is this a flashback? Is this leading up to his time in the TVA? Are they going to address Kang at all? That would be a huge one. With all that stuff that happened with Kang, unfortunately, I was really looking forward to that arc in these movies. And I guess we'll just kind of see what happens with Doomsday if they completely ignore Kang as a character. I guess we won't know till we watch the movie in December.
If we do not stand together.
Alright, so we got the Wakandans shaking hands with 2 of the Fantastic Four. Is this Bucky? And then Ghost? Who is this? I don't recognize this person at all. Oh, is that Falcon? It's Falcon. Never mind. I know who that is. It's Falcon.
Put aside.
Okay. Now we got Yelena. There's a updated Herbie over here at the Fantastic Four.
Your petty squabbles.
Look how cool Mystique looks, man. She looks so cool. This transformation is also pretty awesome. To Yelena.
Presume nothing except this.
No, thank you, though. No.
If you return.
Xavier. There's Ant-Man kissing Cassie. On the forehead, his daughter.
You will return.
Okay, now we have, I almost said Joseph Quinn. That's the actor. We have Johnny Storm hugging somebody. I'm assuming it's his sister.
As brothers and
Her, Sue Storm.
sisters.
Who is nodding at Captain. There's Gambit. Shang-Chi again. Cyclops doing a huge blast there. You can see the Sentinels walking behind him.
But mark my words.
I mean, the fact that Doom just stopped Stormbreaker like that is pretty insane. Look at that. That's a Doctor Doom mask right there. This is what the Fantastic Four movies needed to do, is just make him a little more comic accurate. Now, I did recently watch Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer, and while Rise of the Silver Surfer was still pretty bad, the first Fantastic Four is not bad. I was still entertained by it. I had a fun time. And even though, the character of Doom, who was played wondrously by Julian McMahon, may he rest in peace, I enjoyed the character and had a good time. That other Fantastic Four movie was such a turd. It was so bad. I still can't believe that movie exists, but
We're going to need a miracle.
this is what I can't wait for them to explain.
It's not possible.
How are we getting Captain back, I still don't understand, actually, how Endgame ends with him being an old man. That part just doesn't make sense to me. And maybe I need to find someone to, explain it to me how it makes sense. But anyway, wow. Doomsday is coming in December. Really hoping we can, I can find a way to get tickets to go see that opening weekend. at least opening day would be awesome. December's kind of hard with family and work and all those kind of things, but you know, got to avoid those spoilers. So there we go. There's Doomsday. What did you think of the trailer? Any thoughts? Any fan theories? Any of those kind of things? I want to hear them. Hit me in the comments below, and make sure that you are following the channel. Head up to w.gg and use NODAC as your checkout code to get 10% off your order. And we'll catch you next time.